2, 3, 4. It's been a great group to be a part of, and this season compared to perhaps the last for me, it's a bit more of an experienced bowling lineup. Played for 3 franchises now with 3 different Indian captains, so they all do things slightly differently. Obviously, Shreyas last year was fantastic to be a part of that. Axar now has been, I guess, similar in ways where he's pretty calm and sort of precise in how he wants to lead. I think with the trend is that economy rates are going up, as we've seen with a whole lot of talk about teams scoring 300, getting over 500 runs in a T20 game. Yeah, it always plays a big part. Obviously, it's the first year of a cycle, so it's a new group of players. Obviously, a few guys that have been here in the past, but generally a pretty new set of players. Certainly a new team for myself as well. So you spend a few days getting to know everyone and seeing the dynamic there, and then I think from there forward, it's been a great group to be a part of. There's been a lot of smiles, a lot of fun, seeing how the style of cricket we're going to play or what we want to play throughout the tournament, and hopefully by the back end we're still up the top end and playing some good cricket and hopefully gunning for that trophy. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really know Axar before joining Delhi. I'd obviously played a fair bit against him, but to come into the team he's leading, I've played for 3 franchises now with 3 different Indian captains, so they all do things slightly differently. Obviously, Shreyas last year was fantastic to be a part of that, and then Axar now has been, I guess, similar in ways where he's pretty calm and sort of precise in how he wants to lead. But I think there's been a real calmness about his leadership. He knows what he wants to do, and bowling changes and fields and whatnot. So yeah, I think in that way some similarities, but certainly a leader in his own right, and it's been a lot of fun to be a part of as well. Yeah, I mean that's a huge positive to have different people step up at different times. I think that's I guess a key part of tournament play, which obviously the IPL is, and something that I've seen a bit of throughout my time in tournament play is it's success comes down to a group of players. It's not just 11 players or 2 or 3 players. It's success of a lot of people in a group beyond just 11 players and staff. So to have a lot of contributors through the start of the season, I think is a huge positive there. There's guys that know they can, whether it's Ashutosh winning games from nowhere in the first, you've got the experience of KL. I think it's a great mix in this group of experienced players, young talent. When you come into a franchise setup, obviously a new franchise as well, you're still sort of getting the lay of the land, and I mean, this season compared to perhaps the last for me, it's a bit more of an experienced bowling lineup, certainly with Mukesh and Mohit there, obviously Axar and Kuldeep as well. So there's a bit more experience there than perhaps last season, but there's obviously some young, exciting talent in the squad as well. And as I said before, it's a squad environment. It's just not just 11 players. Yeah, that's T20 cricket. Yeah, I think that's probably been the trend of certainly the last 2 years with certain changes to T20 cricket and franchise cricket with impact players and the wickets and the size of the grounds. I think with the trend is that economy rates are going up, as we've seen with team totals being, there's a whole lot of talk about teams scoring 300 or 280 and chases of 200, you're getting over 500 runs in a T20 game. So the game's certainly changed in the last 2-3 years. And bowlers are now having to adjust to that. Obviously there's the impact rule, as I said before, the ground size and the wickets. You're not always going to see the bags of wickets or the economy rates. My prep doesn't change too much. I guess the main change is on the schedule. We've had some bigger gaps to start the season, and now we're sort of in a patch where it becomes pretty busy with travel and playing. So fitting your training and your prep around that. I guess outside of the IPL, I'll probably play a fair bit more golf in sort of the Australian setup, and that's what we sort of like to be pretty chill and relax. the IPL can come thick and fast with travel and games. So you sort of at times prioritise your recovery and getting ready for the next game. I've seen the golf course. Haven't had too much time just yet, but yeah, I think once we come back from our next couple of away games, we have a sort of an extended period in Delhi, so perhaps a chance to go and see some sights and sort of do a bit more of the experience of Delhi.